Good morning, YouTubers, and welcome once again to the eastern wing of the Stinkbug Works, that super secret research and development division of Dr. Jet Laboratories. Before I get going in the progress of the JetStepper, I want to give a shout out to some YouTube people. First of all, Big B. He's got to be the hardest working guy on YouTube. I mean, let's face it, he does good videos with nice editing. He does a daily video. I don't know how he finds time. His wife has to be just a saint of a woman to allow him to go to the pond every day and play with his boats. You know, Big B, a big thumb up for you. Also want to thank some of my listeners, subscribers, Steve, Vinny, Maddie, Paul UT. Thank you for the tip on those propellers. I'm pretty sure that's where I found it. But anyway, it gives me a place to search. So I don't do this YouTube business to make any money. I think if I can share some ideas before I leave this planet, then it's all good. So, back to the JetStepper. You can see I've mounted a speed control with a blob of hot glue. I've tied down some loose ends of the wires with hot glue. I put a little dab of hot glue to hold the servo wire to keep it out of the motors, so everything's free and clear of spinning parts. In order to get the balance right, I'm going to have a battery, and I'm going to make a slot in here where I can move the battery back and forth to get my CG right. And what I'll do is, once I get it, I'll tape the battery to the hatch as I put it all together. But now my plan is to run this on 3S. So each motor will see the equivalent of one cell, but I do have, let's see, I got a red light. Look at that. I have rudder, and now watch this. And this speed control will actually go backwards. That's just what you need on a hydroplane, going backwards. That ain't gonna work at all. Anyway, so I'm ready to rock and roll. I need my 3S battery, which should be coming in the mail. And I need to cut a notch for it, figure out where it's gonna balance. And boys and girls, prototype number 5 will be on the water. Steve Lane talked about putting the paper mache on. I may have done a kind of a piss poor job when I put this on because I have some sticking problems. And Steve actually used thinned out, I don't have any here, thinned out aliphatic resin glue, tight bond, and had much better results with that. I think future builds that I do, I'm going to use the silk span just because it worked out so good. I have it, so, you know, it still fits the bill of being cheap. So, there you go. Just a shout out to all the people that have gone to the trouble to subscribe to my channel. Here, you know, all you ever see of me is my hands. You get to hear my voice, and, you know, I don't do any editing. There's no lead-ins, no nothing. Because I'm cheap, and I'm fast, and I'm out of control. So, and of course, I always have my customary abrupt sign-off. So I'll be talking to you, and then all of a sudden I'll say, okay, boys and girls, jet out.